Geopolitical risk and defense ETFs, hedging against an uncertain world. In today's increasingly interconnected and volatile world, geopolitical risks are ever-present. From simmering territorial disputes to escalating cyber threats, these risks can have significant implications for markets and investors. As a result, many investors are turning to defense exchange-traded funds, ETFs, as a potential hedge against these uncertainties. What are geopolitical risks? Geopolitical risks encompass a wide range of potential threats arising from the complex interplay of political, economic, and military factors between nations. Some of the most common geopolitical risks include 1. Armed conflict. Wars, both conventional and asymmetric, can disrupt global trade, energy supplies, and financial markets. 2. Territorial disputes. Tensions over contested borders or maritime claims can lead to military clashes and instability in the region. 3. Cybersecurity threats. Hacking attacks and malware can cripple critical infrastructure, steal sensitive data, and sow discord among nations. 4. Political instability. Domestic political turmoil, coups, and revolutions can create uncertainty and risk for investors. 5. Resource scarcity. Competition for essential resources like water, oil, and minerals can lead to conflict and price volatility. These are just a few examples, and the specific risks can vary depending on the region and current global events. How can defense ETFs help mitigate geopolitical risks? Defense ETFs offer investors exposure to a basket of companies involved in the defense and aerospace industries. These companies provide essential products and services to governments around the world, including 1. Aircraft and military vehicles, fighter jets, tanks, drones, and other military hardware. 2. Weapons and ammunition, missiles, bombs, guns, and other weaponry. 3. Cybersecurity, software and services to protect against cyber attacks. 4. Logistics and support, providing supplies, transportation, and training to military personnel. By investing in a defense ETF, investors can gain diversified exposure to these sectors, potentially benefiting from increased defense spending during times of heightened geopolitical tensions. Potential benefits of defense ETFs. 1. Hedge against geopolitical risks. Defense spending tends to increase during periods of conflict or uncertainty, potentially boosting the performance of defense ETFs. 2. Diversification. Defense ETFs offer exposure to a variety of companies within the defense and aerospace industries, reducing your concentration risk. 3. Liquidity. Most defense ETFs trade on major exchanges, providing investors with easy entry and exit. 4. Growth potential. The global defense market is expected to grow in the coming years, driven by factors such as rising geopolitical tensions and technological advancements. Things to consider before investing in defense ETFs. 1. Volatility. Defense stocks can be volatile, experiencing significant price swings in response to geopolitical events. 2. Ethical considerations. Investing in the defense industry can raise ethical concerns for some investors due to the potential for contributing to armed conflict. 3. Performance. Past performance is not indicative of future results, and defense ETFs may not always outperform the broader market. Popular defense ETFs. 1. iShares US Aerospace Defense ETF. ITA tracks the performance of the Dow Jones US Aerospace Defense Index. 2. SPDR Aerospace Defense ETF. XAR tracks the performance of the SP Aerospace Defense Select Industry Index. 3. VanEck Vectors Aerospace Defense ETF. VTI tracks the performance of the MVIS Aerospace Defense Index. 4. Invesco Aerospace Defense ETF. PAVE tracks the performance of the Aerospace Defense ETF Index. Conclusion. Investing in defense ETFs can be a way for investors to hedge against geopolitical risks and potentially profit from increased defense spending. However, it is important to carefully consider the potential risks and ethical implications before making any investment decisions. It is also crucial to conduct thorough research and choose an ETF that aligns with your investment goals and risk tolerance.